Hello and good morning from Albury this morning. It's time for, firstly it's Smoke and Soul Project Day 12. Day 12, we're in Albury for barbecue number 5. It's time for Dave's morning coffee segment. Hope you are all doing well on this fine, what day is it? Can't keep up. It is Wednesday. On this beautiful Wednesday, I'll give you a pan around. We've got a beautiful cabin here in Albury. It's got a nice spot here, good little patio area to sit. There's the car. So I might show you the cabin later on while we're here. So today is day 12, Albury food sourcing day. What am I going to cook? I was up late last night thinking. I reckon they're pretty excited. The guys at the CareVan Foundation, they're pretty excited to have some low and slow. But of course I don't have the time, given it's a lunch service, to do a full low and slow. So we're going to do some cooking this afternoon, I reckon. I'm going to do some pulled beef tacos. Done tacos several times. I did them at Lindock Oval for our fundraising event, and I did them at Royal Adelaide Golf Club as well. So I know they're popular, I know that they work, I know that they're easy. So we're going to do some pulled beef tacos in the barbecue boxes. I'm going to make a bit of a kale salad, kale slaw. The reason I do that is I like how colourful it is. You can get some good colour, texture. I think it's going to look really awesome over the pulled beef, and we'll put some aioli over it. I think it's going to look, smell, taste amazing. So I want to get some kale today and make a bit of a kale salad, kale slaw to go on top of the pulled beef. I'm going to do some roasted potatoes, but I'll do them on the barbecue. So I've done barbecue potatoes before, barbecued wedges, but I'll cut these up into smaller pieces, so then I can cook those off in the 4 hours that I've got before service, and then put them in a pan and just stick them in the Hark vertical smoker, which won't be smoking anything in that. I'm just going to get that going just to keep things hot. So we'll do some nice roast potatoes, and I'm going to do some chicken wings again. I liked what I did in Mount Gambier. Those wings were huge though, which was awesome, but I'm going to try and get some little niblets, some little chicken niblets that are going to fit in those barbecue boxes. So got a bit to do today. Need to get some logs as well, so I'm running low on iron bark for the smoker, so I'm going to go and source some logs. There's a place I looked up not far from here that sells iron bark, redwood, some other things, so I might pop there, see if I can get some wood. Still got plenty of charcoal, so that's lasting me a while, which is good. So lots to do today. Get all my food together, try and get back just before lunch, and I'm going to get some chuck roast. Because I'm pulling it, don't need to get a super expensive cut. We're going to, I'll get probably about 15 kilos. I'm going to try and get 15 kilos of chuck roast. Put those in a pot with some stock, and put some in the oven as well, and just really try and get that meat to fall apart. So we'll cook it not on the barbecue low and slow, but we'll cook it in the oven or in a pot on the stove, low and slow, with some stock, and get that meat to pull apart. And then I'm going to reheat it tomorrow in the smoker, which I've done in the past, and you still get that smoky flavour still imparts into the meat, even though it's already been cooked. So that's what we're doing today. I'll try and take some footage of me at the shops, but sometimes it's not very interesting for you guys to watch me at the shops. So anyway, I'll keep posting throughout the day. Day 12. Let's go shopping. See you later.
We are on our way into Albury. I don't know where we're going, but I've got some butchers that I've punched into my sat-nav that the CareVan use often. So I'm going to go hit them up, see what they can do for us today. So the butcher at Arnold's being one of them that they've told me to go and see. So amongst a couple of others. So we got a big day of shopping ahead. Let's go. You know what I'm finding weird is I've had to come to Wodonga, so I've just gone to Arnold's Fruit and Veg and Butchery. There's a butcher there as well. And I'm in Wodonga and I've come back into Victoria. So I'm currently in Victoria and I'm going to go back to New South Wales. And I know that doesn't seem like a massive thing, but for a guy who's from Adelaide, that is bizarre. That is bizarre that I'm in Victoria and I'm now going back to New South Wales to do the rest of my food shopping. Weird. So I'm having a really hard time finding logs to put in my smoker in Albury. Everyone's got chunks, wood chips, but if you want to buy like a bag of logs to use in a barbecue, it seems like no one has any. I've been to 3 different spots and no one has it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to just buy some bags of chunks instead, which means I'm going to burn through them super fast, but just sitting in the car, just working out what to do. I'm going to keep searching. I'm sure I can find some logs somewhere in Albury, surely. I'll get back to you. Okay, we have just got back from our food shop. I've been here, there and everywhere. I feel like I'm a bit behind schedule to where I want to be this afternoon, but it doesn't matter. We'll get this food on and get this meat cooked in preparation for our barbecue tomorrow in Albury. If I didn't have to go back here, there and everywhere looking for logs, firewood, I'm happy to say I found some, so that's okay. So I'm set for wood. Now let's have a look at this meat. Just turn this around, pan my camera down. That is got a nice big piece of Paola roast, about 10 kilos here, which should serve a little under 100 servings. They are expecting around 50 people tomorrow, and then I'm catering for about 75 is what I am aiming for. So got another big piece there, and then I got some, turn my camera back, also picked up some niblets, some wings, chicken niblets, which they're super easy. We'll just do those hot and fast.
Also got some snags, just some regular barbecue snags. I did say that there will be times where I'll need to just do snags. So they've got a barbecue as well on Saturday. So we spoke about what I'll do is I'll pick up some barbecue sausages just in case we get slammed and we run out of food. But I don't think that's going to happen. I reckon I was happy to purchase some barbecue sausages as a gift from me to the CareVan Foundation. So they've got a barbecue on Saturday, and so hopefully the sausages that I've brought they can use on Saturday, and that'll sort them out for that. So so we'll do. Hopefully I've picked up enough food for our barbecue tomorrow and the CareVan's barbecue on Saturday after we head off. So let's get into it. Let's get stuck in. I've got a long afternoon of cooking ahead of me. I will check in with you later. Right, just having a bit of a sit down. I've got the cabin all to myself at the moment. The girls have gone out to have some fun. So I've got the meat on. Don't know how long that's going to take to cook. Probably a good 5-6 hours, I reckon, and then hopefully it'll pull apart. So then all we got to do tomorrow is just heat it up. Just sitting and just having a few thoughts, and just feeling a bit down about some things this afternoon. The girls are out having fun, and I'm back here doing food stuff, and it just makes me think, I'm missing out on a lot of family time to do what I'm doing. And there's even though we're going around the country as a family and we're doing this as a family, I mean, I'm the one that's putting the food together, and there's a lot of times, there's a lot of times the girls are going out and having fun and experiencing things in the towns that we're in, and I'm missing out on that. So it's just when obviously I'm happy for them to go and have fun. It's what it's about. I want the girls to experience everything from town to town. But sometimes I've just had a bit of a reflection this afternoon, and just has made me think, I'm actually missing out on a fair bit of that stuff to do what I'm attempting to do. So, but it's okay. That's what I signed up for. It's there's a bigger purpose here, a bigger mission. So there are going to be ups and downs over this 57-day period, and today I was alright earlier, but I think I was just flat out. I was just busy getting food and stuff, and now I've come back and I've got food on, and I'm just sitting here on my own. It just gave me a bit of a time to sit and think about things, and it's hard missing out on those experiences with the girls. So anyway, I'll be okay. It's all part of the vlog, so just thought I'd share that. We'll keep going. I'll speak soon. Alright, just turn the stove off. The meat is now out. It's ready to be pulled. That is a lot of meat, and that is going to make a lot of tacos. And hopefully that's going to feed a lot of people in Albury who need it the most. Alright, that meat is shredded, it's pulled, ready to be wrapped in foil and we'll take that tomorrow, get the barbecues going and heat that up. That is a massive workload off my mind now that is all sorted. So very happy with this afternoon's productivity. It's been very good. So we've reached the end of day 12. End of day 12 on Smoke and Soul. What a day. What a day it's been. Just flat out busy, ups and downs, highs and lows. Started off fine, went to Arnold's, went into Victoria, went to Arnold's Fruit and Veg, and Butcher as well. Down there, got all my food, all my meat. I was flying, was heading back over into New South Wales, back towards Albury, and then hit the snag in the road that no one seems to have logs for smoking. So that took a little bit of searching around, but I finally found some redwood. I usually use ironbark, but I got some bags of redwood, which will burn it'll burn slowly, which is perfect. It's been seasoned as well, which is handy. So yeah. And then finally got all my food together, got all my bits and pieces together. Also needed to do a bit of shopping for the family as well, as in food wise. Got back here and I felt like I was under the pump. I felt like I was about 3 hours behind where I needed to be. I had about 12 kilos of meat that I had to get in a pot and on the stove and get that falling apart so we can shred it for tomorrow. Then had the lows of just, I guess, missing out on family stuff, missing out on spending time with the girls, just sort of stuck back here doing food, and it just, there having fun, and it just made me sort of think about the things I'm missing out on. But as I said before, this is what I signed up for, so we're here on a mission. So yeah, and that's what we're going to continue to push forward in this mission. So and then end the day with I'm just happy that meat fell apart. It's shredded. I've got my salad finished. I've got my wings. They're all sorted. All my food is sorted. The car is half packed. I got nothing left to do now than just to go to bed, relax, get up early, head into the middle of Albury. I'm actually nervous about this one a little bit because it's in such a public space. It's like doing barbecue in front of an audience. So it's going to be a lot of fun though. I feel like the hardest part's over. All my food is finished. All I need to do now is just fire up my smokers and heat it up and serve. So today was just one of those days that was just hectic, ups and downs, highs and lows, and looking forward to tomorrow. Should be awesome experience. I know that the CareVan Foundation are pumped. They're looking forward to having us. So yeah, I guess the only concern I have, and I'll be able to report on how this works out after it's over tomorrow, is this is right in the middle of Albury. It's in the centre of town. I want to make sure that the food gets to the people that need it. There's going to be people around on their lunch hour. I don't want to be handing out food to just anyone on their lunch hour. I want to be giving out food to people that absolutely, need it the most. So it's going to be interesting. I know the volunteers are going to be out on the footpath there, having conversations with people and just, sharing what the CareVan is about and what Smoke and Soul is about. So, anyway, I'll leave it at that for this evening, but I'll let you know how that works out, because we've got food, we've got people to feed, but it's for the people that really need it, and that's super important. So I'll let you know how that goes tomorrow, because this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a big one. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening. As always, share, like, subscribe, do all those things you got to do. Spread the word about what we're doing. If you know anyone who can push this mission further and raise awareness for the hundreds of organisations out there that are doing this day in, day out, and feeding those in need, let me know. If you know anyone who can help us sing out, so send me a message. Anyway, stay safe, take care, good night. I'm up early tomorrow and we'll start filming, and I will be documenting this epic barbecue service tomorrow in the middle of Albury. Let's go, let's do this. See you tomorrow.